Hello YouTube, hope you're all keeping well out there. This is the second part to my two-part PlayStation 4 collection video. In the previous part I went from the numbers in A through to L in the alphabet for game title. And in this one I'm going from M all the way through to Z. So yeah, let's get cracking. Alright, so the first one we got a fighting game. I thought this was a bit disappointing. I preferred the version on PlayStation 3. I think a lot of this particular game, Marvel, has been wrapped up in like licensing issues and stuff like that with the movies and things. So I seem to remember not all the characters that should be there are there. But yeah, it plays okay. But I thought the PS3 version was a much fuller package. I remember Eddie Rollercore talking about this when I was holding out. I've seen it come up numerous times on eBay, but I was waiting for the Apex edition. This is Man-Eater. Basically, you play as a shark creating havoc. Again, PlayStation 4 version. It's got a free PS5 upgrade. I'm getting, more bang for my buck in that sense, I believe. And it's supposed to be good, mindless fun, that one. Monkey King, still sealed, Heroes Back. Not a patch on Wukong, I believe. It's got much more of like an anime graphical style. It's supposed to be okay at best, maybe a 5-6 out of 10, but I just love Journey to the West and that sort of legend and lore from Chinese mythology. The Mega Man Legacy Collection. Renowned and beloved games for the Nintendo console, the 8-bit console. They're all on here, 1 through to 6. I've not really played any through to completion yet. I know 2 and 3 get very high praise, but yeah, I'm sure the other ones are good as well. And with these games, it benefits typically with the rewind and forward wind, and maybe I think there's save states on there as well, so they should be much more palatable nowadays. The Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Legacy X Collection 2. There's some crackers on here, loads of bang for your buck, and this is from more of the SNES era, I believe, going into PS1 and maybe the Saturn. Right, Mops, PlayStation VR game. Now this one I started and really got into, but for some reason put it down. Again, I need to break out the VR headset again. You're playing this kind of god that's overlooking Mots, the little mouse here, and you got to navigate through puzzles, environmental puzzles and things to get him from A to B. Madden 17, just a charity shop find for £1 or £2, so I thought I'd pick that one up. I used to really like my American football in general back in late 80s, and I did like the games on the N64 and the 16-bit era as well. Mortal Shell, a kind of Dark Souls-ish game, very dark and gritty world that you're playing. This is kind of a very small studio's first attempt at a game, I believe. The second one that's coming out now looks to have much more polish and it's much more of a fuller game. But this is very short, very sweet, and I really enjoyed it. And looking forward to the second one. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I actually started really liking this, but by about halfway through I could tell they were starting to rehash some of the levels, and there was some, yeah, just it was getting a bit too familiar, and it sort of lowered the enjoyment factor for this one. But I did really like it. I love the graphics in it. The characters were really good. Quiet was fantastic, and now the character Quiet. They had Kiefer Sutherland voice Snake in this one. Really love all the espionage and the stealth. I love my stealth in games, sneaking about and dispatching enemies quietly. But you could tell there was a lot of issues between like Kojima and Konami at the time. You could almost see that playing out in the game, just where it just was starting to fall apart a little bit. But it was okay. It was okay. Metro Exodus, love the Metro games. Russian based, I believe, in terms of the story and the themes, and maybe even the lore of it. but this was fantastic. Go above ground, there's loads of post-apocalyptic, radiation damage, you sustain if you're above ground for too long. Marvel pinball collection. Good fun this is, just playing through some of the pinball machines from Marvel. And yeah, not much to say about that, it's pinball. Quite enjoyable and relaxing sort of game to play. Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. In this one you've got a lot of walk, right and fight beat 'em ups from the Marvel universe. Some crossover here with Street Fighter, some Capcom. And the game on here I was really interested in playing is The Punisher, and I think it's the first time the Punisher arcade game has had a home console kind of release. But again, loads of bang for your buck there. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate and Mortal Kombat XL. Slightly different games in terms of style and graphical style, but this is the peak for me. I played the new one, is it 1 on the PlayStation 5, and maybe I sort of gave up on it too early, but I'm waiting for a full package game of that. But these were really good fun, good story mode, loads of great characters. The deaths are horrendously gory, but really good fun. I do like the new Mortal Kombat. I never really got on with the old Mortal Kombat, so I was more of a Street Fighter guy, but the new ones I really like. Mega Man 11, supposed to be a turkey. Yeah, didn't release and get a good critical review, but I found it cheap. A curiosity at best. Mad Max, this is a fantastic game for this generation. Very old now for the system. I believe it will still hold up really, really well. You play as obviously Mad Max. It's very dystopian, post-apocalyptic future. Driving around in your car, upgrading your car, adding more armour to it, more engines, etc. The combat's really good in this as well, where you it's almost like the Batman Arkham games, where you're pressing different buttons at different times and blocking, grapple, etc. And you go into like different encampments, like a bit like Far Cry, and take over certain zones, I remember. But I really enjoyed this. I thought it was going to get really boring just seeing a massive desert all game, but they do enough in it to make it seem varied. Yeah, very clever, brilliant game. Highly recommended and dirt cheap. Murdered Soul Suspect. In this, I can't really remember too much about this one. Me and the wife played it through to completion and she quite enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was taking turns. I can't quite remember. I think you're like are you dead? You're in some sort of purgatory and yet you're still a detective, or you're helping someone out. Oh, I can't remember. You're going around after detectives to solve cases, and you can see the people that have just been killed, almost like their last moments before they die, and you have to look at clues and work out how it came to be. And there's a bigger story in the background. I can't really remember too much of it, but yeah, it was a good crack. Sort of 7 out of 10 game. No Man's Sky. When this was originally released, it was sort of panned, wasn't it? You know, promised so much and it looked great, exploring all these different galaxies and universes in your ship, landing on any sort of planet, and it would have no planet was the same. Was the generational content on the planet, so you would have all these different animals, creatures, flora and fauna. But credit to them, they actually carried on with it way years after it was initially released, and they made it into a very, very good game. And I still haven't bloody played it. And I think they added VR functionality into the game itself. I don't think they did like a VR version of it. So I really need to go back and imagine playing that in VR. It'd be fantastic. But yeah, this is a real life suck of a game. It can take you forever to beat. But I've got to try it out. Right, onto the ends now. Ninja Saviors, Return of the Warriors. Oh, yeah, Return of the Warriors. So this is based off the arcade game, I believe. And is it a retelling, or is it a homage to that, like a follow-up? I can't remember. But me and my wife played through, played where we could get up to. It gets very difficult. I think we got to like level 3 or something. And yeah, you've really got to watch your button presses and things. But it's a very good game, very arcadey, good fun. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I remember having a blast playing this when I first got it. A bit like Dragon Ball Z, and the anime, where everything's super over the top, loads of colour and explosions, ridiculous special moves, not aerial combat, leaping up into the air hundreds of feet and fighting each other, bringing on gods. Yeah, it's just a feast for the eyes, this, and it plays really, really well. It's a very good game. I think it's got quite a good single player campaign in there as well. Right, let's do this one first. Nier Automata. I love this game. I've just thought it was different, quirky. I fell in love with the character 2B. She's really cool. Yeah, it's got like a nice sort of tone and setting to it, quite kind of sepia. This again, post-apocalyptic, quite a downer game again. And to get the true end, I think you need to beat it 3 times, and that sounds like maybe a chore, but it's not. Once you beat it the first time, the second time is much quicker, and the third time's very quick. I seem to remember anyway. But yeah, really good game. Check it out. Very Japanese. And the follow-up to that one is Nier Replicant, which I haven't played yet. Don't know if it's more necessarily of the same. They might have changed up a little bit more. And I'm still to play Nier, where it all started, on the PlayStation 3. So that needs to come into my gaming to play list very, very soon. Right, Ni no Kuni. I started playing it through on the PlayStation 3, and I've since bought you probably can't see it, the Wizards Edition, which is up there in the big box. But I played through this version, much more better graphics, smoother frame rate, etc. I mean, the base game itself is excellent. Studio Ghibli, who I'm a huge fan of, from Japan, did the character design and a lot of the graphical stylings and design for this game. And then you've got, what's he called? Joe Hisashi doing the soundtrack as well. And he did a lot of the soundtracks for the Studio Ghibli movies. I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was fantastic. Really heartwarming, tender, touching, sad in places. But yeah, really good game. And the second one wasn't as good. It did this own thing which I quite liked, where you had to build towns, build your village up, your encampment up. But yeah, not quite as good as the first one. But played them both through to completion. Neo, another sort of Dark Souls-esque game in feudal Japan. A fantastical version of that by Team Ninja. Really good. Combat system in there. It's really deep. You get different stances, like an upper attack as well, a mid attack and a defense. Wasn't really that bad a game. I thought it was like an 8 out of 10, but this one, Neo 2, I thought it was like a 9 out of 10. They started to really perfect the fighting in this one. More of the same, but better. And the third one's supposed to be excellent, so that's a game I need to purchase for the PlayStation 5. Right, on to O. Onrush, racing game. This has got really good reviews. Again, very arcadey, a bit like the MotorStorm games on the PlayStation 3. It's got that sort of vibe to it. On Inaki. This has got good reviews. I can't quite remember the detail about this. 2 worlds, 1 battle, protect life after death. Maybe an RPG, action adventure game. Still sealed to play. I can hear it rattling around in there. Odin Sphere. I believe this is an updated version of it. I need to take those nasty CEX stickers off there, but come in a lovely tin. By Vanillaware, the guys that did Dragon's Crown. It's supposed to be an excellent game. Fantastic character design. Like a hack and slash RPG light, I believe. Observer. Now this, I had quite a good time with. Played this one through to completion. Rutger Hauer's last kind of acting piece. PlayStation 5 upgrade. Slight collector's edition. With some art book and some other bits and bobs in there. The Redux. It's basically like a detective walking-y simulator, but you're picking up on clues. You're investigating the murder of someone. It gets a bit deeper, going through this apartment, knocking on different doors, getting their take, hearing things. It starts to get a bit weird. So it's yeah, like a cyberpunk vibe and game, dystopian again. There's a theme here, but definitely worth your while. Check it out. Outlast trilogy, Trinity, all 3 games, and they're already scary and terrifying. First-person games, dark, protagonist chasing you. Yeah, the sort of game you want to play late at night, on with headphones on, curtains drawn, nice and dark, and yeah, brick yourself. First game was good. The second game I preferred, and I think Outlast. The third one was pretty decent as well. But yeah, all good games, good value for money, all on one disc. The Order 1886. This kind of got panned, but I think it's a really good game. I just love that Victorian, dingy London street setting, smoggy, etc. And the graphics for this is like a launch, almost like the launch window for the PlayStation 4, but they still hold up so well. And it's got like a steampunk vibe with the weapons and the guns and things you get in this. And of course you've got vampires and werewolves to dispatch of as enemies. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game. Right, on to P. PP! A Plague Tale Innocence. Real heartwarming game. You have a brother, a sister, sort of sibling relationship thing there going on. But it's set during the like ancient Renaissance, medieval times, the Black Death. There's rats running around, and your brother, who you have to protect as the protagonist, the older sister, has got some sort of like gift or powers that become apparent to you as you play through the game. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. All these loads of rats come for you, but they're scared of fire and they're scared of certain things. You've got to navigate through these different environments and levels to get, is he called Hugo? I can't remember his name. Yeah, that's right, little brother Hugo to safety basically. But the second game, Requiem, I want to get very soon on the PlayStation 5. That looks excellent. Prey, brilliant game, kind of reminded me of Bioshock. I had those sort of vibes. You go to space in this though. Right, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. This is a bit of a Metroidvania, so a bit of a break from the pure 3D Prince of Persia games. This I absolutely loved. Some of the battles in this are excellent. Lots of good platforming, and you really need to master the controls in this, but the controls are really tight. Great upgrades in this. Lots of different skills. You can find more parts of the map depending on the skills and the abilities that you acquire. I loved this game. I thought it was really good. Proteus. This is a bit of a like a PlayStation 1 love letter, I believe. Doom-esque game. Hellish baddies, dark, brutal. Haven't played it yet though, that one. The Persistence, I played a little bit of this, sci-fi, a little bit Dead Spacey, I suppose, that sort of vibe to it. VR game, and you've got telekinetic powers and telekinesis, I think, and you can like, you almost use like the Force to push back enemies and things. But yeah, I need to give that one more time. Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. I had a good time playing through this. I haven't finished it yet. It is quite tricky, as the original games are on the Super NES, Super Famicom. Psycho, Gallery Shooters 1 and 2. Loads of games on here. What have we got? The Strikers stroke 1942 series, 1945, 1999. Zero Gunner 2, Dragon Blaze, Soul Divide, Gunbird, Gunbird 2, Gunbarachi. Yeah, Lots of bang for your buck on there as well. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Me and the wife love Puyo Puyo. I think our favourite one is still Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Another pinball game, Pinball Arcade. I think it's got some classic machines on here. Good, relaxing, play fun. Persona 5. I don't know if this is going to be up my street, but it's supposed to be excellent. The other thing that puts me off trying it is the fact that it's so damn long. It's another 100-hour plus game, so I've just got to make sure I've got time to actually play the blooming thing. I don't know whether to get rid of this one and get the, I think it's on the PlayStation 5, it's like the complete full edition of it, which probably adds another 20 hours onto that 100 plus hours. I don't know. Let me know what you think to this. I don't know about the whole kind of daytime chatting in high school stuff, if I'm fair. Doing all that, and is there like a romance element to it? I don't know. But let me know. Right, onto our Rhyme. This is the one I played, but the digital version through to completion. I love this kind of art style. Flat cell shaded graphics. I'll no doubt have some video footage playing up in the corner there. I thought it was excellent. Following this fox around, environmental puzzles. Very weird, like what, you don't know what's going on all the way through it, and I can't remember what happened in the end. But I really enjoyed it. I love those sort of games. So a quick blast of this. Oh. Res, still sealed, but flopping around in there. Loose disc. I got the digital version and played this through to completion. I loved this game on VR. Loved it. And I think I said something about this in the previous PlayStation video. With my VR, I have the fan on as well, and as you're flying around, you've got this fan on you, and you're obviously immersed visually, sonically in that world. It helps bring you in even more. But this is a phenomenal game, so good. Resident Evil Origins Collection. I think I've got every version of Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil, the first one. Really, really good. And Zero I like. I know it's seen as a bit of a black sheep, isn't it? Zero, with swapping between the characters and managing your inventory. Oh, excuse me. But I really liked it. I really liked that one. Resident Evil 2 Revelations. You switch between two characters. I played through this with my wife. She really enjoyed this. She likes the look of the Resident Evils, but she's more of a Silent Hill kind of girl. But yeah, she enjoyed playing through this one. Rocksmith, I've got to get back into this. I've got to start picking up my bass again, and when I do, I'm going to be putting this on. Yeah, ideal for helping to learn the bass guitar again. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Played this through in VR. Haven't played it through normally, but VR was terrifying. So good though. So immersive. Wow. Yeah, what an experience that was. It does kind of peter out story-wise, I think, from like the midway point. It just becomes, I don't know, the first part in the house was definitely the best bit. But the baddies in it, the families, the Baker family, I can't remember. Menaces. Resident Evil 5. Played it through by myself first of all, but then went through co-op with my mate online, and it was a infinitely better game. I don't mind it. It's alright. It's not a true, obviously, Resident Evil with the survival horror aspect. It's much more action based, yada yada yada. But play it through in co-op. It's much better. The only way to play it, I think. Resident Evil 4, phenomenal game. I think I've got the Wii version, GameCube version, this version, and obviously the remake for the PlayStation 5. Resident Evil 3. Pound a little bit because it was painfully short. They could have padded it out a little bit more. But I already took my time with it, and I've still got like a good 7-8 hours out of it. And I really enjoyed it. Not as good as the second one. And I originally enjoyed the PlayStation 3 original. I thought that was really good, but again, not as good as the PlayStation. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 remake, remaster. No, remake, not remaster. Brilliant, brilliant game. Ratchet and Clank. Loved the one on the PlayStation 3. Or the games on PlayStation 3. Didn't really play the one on PlayStation 2. Played all of them on PS3. This is fantastic. When it started to get like a Pixar movie that you could actually play, and the PlayStation 5 version is really good. Really nice platformers. You like my platformers games. Red Dead Redemption 2. A few detractors with this one, but I had a fantastic time with it. And in this, Arthur Lowe, it's not Arthur Lowe, it's bloody Dad's Army. Arthur Morgan, the protagonist. Yeah, you start off and he's not as good as what's he called, John Marsden from the previous game, but through it, you really grow fond of the guy. And I remember my wife would watch me playing this, and she would obviously asking about him and see how he's doing in the game. But yeah, fantastic attention to detail by Rockstar in this game. Really, really good. The Raven remastered. Think of what's he called, Poirot, that sort of 30s era murder mystery. I think it was originally a PC game. I played it through with my wife. This one, it's quite obtuse with like sometimes the things you've got to do. It was playable, but yeah, not highly recommended. That's probably going to be on my for sale pile. I haven't played this one, Robinson the Journey, PlayStation VR game. Again, I was sweeping these up when I see them in CX for like £5 or whatever. And a sci-fi game, no doubt to do with Family Robinson. I don't know. Played this one through to completion. This was excellent. Rush of Blood, horror game, Until Dawn. Rush of Blood. Redout, bit like a Wipeout. Really good. Nice arcadey, fun, racer, fast, great track design. Obviously the obligatory semi-techno-y soundtrack. Rock Brothers Director's Cut DX. It's got like an 8-bit microcomputer look to it, this one. Still sealed and got very good reviews, I believe. PGA Tour Golf, Rory McIlroy. It's like the Tiger Woods games. I haven't really played too much of it, but I did play a little bit with my mate. Rocket League. This has got a huge following. I like it, but I get a bit bored with it after a little while. But again, it's something a little bit different, a little bit silly and over the top, and that's what I love about it. It's nice and arcadey, fun. Samurai Showdown. This is excellent. Really, really good fun. This has got like an outlined ink, cell shaded-esque graphical style. Really nice graphical style in this one, and plays so well. I like the Samurai Showdown games. Sort of 2D again, like the originals on the Neo Geo and arcade. Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. All the various versions of Street Fighter 2 on here. Super Street Fighter, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter Third Strike. Yeah, they're all on here. Alpha 2, Alpha 1, and the original Street Fighter. Loads of them. Sparklight, supposed to be very good. Little charming top-down Zelda-esque view of the game. Yeah, it's got good reviews. Very colourful graphics. Streets of Rage 4. Phenomenal. Really, really good. Want to go back and play this again. Just real good pick up and play game. They did a cracking job on this, the company. Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Need to go back and play it. In fact, I'm going to keep this to one side. I am fancying playing some Street Fighter. I haven't got the new one on the PlayStation 5. Don't know what that's like. Let me know. Soul Calibur 6. I remember this being a little bit disappointing. I love the Soul Calibur games. I just don't think they have all the like the like the mission mode and all that sort of business in from the previous ones. I think maybe they don't have all the different modes in there. I don't know, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, they're sort of dropping the ball with this one. I'd like to see Soul Calibur really come back strong. What's this? Cinemora EX. This is obviously based on a earlier title, was the EX Jets. I don't know too much about it. Shoot 'em up. I've played it a little bit. I don't believe you're in a spaceship, but it's got like a steampunk futuristic vibe to it. You might be in a, are you in a helicopter, or am I thinking of something else? Or are you in some sort of advanced plane? I don't think it's a spaceship per se. I can't remember. Oh, this one. I love this game. Shadow Complex Remastered. I can't remember where this originally started, this game. Nolan North does the voice for the protagonist in this, but I love it. I love these sort of games where it's like a pseudo 2.5 game, running around left and right. Slightly Metroidvania, this one. Espionage themes, like a thriller. And you can shoot into the background. It's got a really nice mechanic where you can do that and then shoot the guys that are coming towards you. Don't know if there's anyone in the foreground. But what a game. I love this. Really, really good fun. Thoroughly recommend that one. Sniper Elite 4. I like the idea of being a sniper. Sort of hard, a bit like my love for stealthy games, really. Sort of hiding away in the shadows in the background. Pipping someone off from a massive distance, shooting them right through the eyeball and blowing their brains out. Who doesn't want to do that, eh? But yeah, they got a bit like Mortal Kombat, where you've got this sort of X-ray view of the damage the bullet does to them, whether it's through any part of their body, the groin, all the way through to their head. Yeah, it makes me sound so disturbed talking about it like that, but it is good fun. Sonic Mania. Can't remember what the crack is with this game. It was a brand new Sonic, wasn't it? I don't think it was like a remake of the originals. I'm not a massive Sonic fan, but I had to get that one. South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Now I prefer, this is still good, but I much preferred Stick of Truth on the PlayStation 3. That's much better. But yeah, really good fun, funny as hell. Twisted humour of the South Park creators. Spider-Man, fantastic game. Swinging through the city of New York never felt so good and real. Controls brilliantly, just you know the way you direct yourself through the city. And yeah, a lot of story in there, a lot of good variation in the gameplay, excellent fun. Still need to play the second one. Star Wars Battlefront, I believe there's a VR mode on this that came out, and I've sort of played it for that. Stunning graphics, but yeah, it's not much of a game. It's more of a multiplayer online game, and I'm not really into that. I got the second one because there was a bit more of a campaign. But yeah, these games have just burnt me. I probably won't ever bother with any sort of EA stuff like this again. Star Wars. I'm just Star Wars fatigued, really. Disney's put an end or a big kibosh on my love for Star Wars. I've always got the classics, so. Anyway, enough of that. The Surge 1. I've got the Surge 2 in there as well. There it is. Surge 1 I played through. It's like a Dark Souls, but more kind of mechanical sci-fi rather than that sort of medieval fantasy based look and feel. It was alright. 7 out of 10 game, really. And the Surge 2, which is supposed to be a little bit better, I believe, but again I haven't played that one through. Shadow of the Colossus remake. I haven't got to this one yet. I played the original, but only played the HD version of that on the PlayStation 3. Really, really liked it. I didn't own a PlayStation 2 back in the day, but this one I am definitely going to play through soon. I might keep that one out with Street Fighter 5. to play very, very soon. Subnautica, an underwater game. Is it like a action adventure-y game? Oh, I don't know how to describe this. I wouldn't know how to describe the genre of this. Secret of Mana, phenomenal game. Love Secret of Mana. So much nostalgia for it. Excuse me. But obviously brought to life with modern graphics. Apparently quite disappointing. The voices are supposed to be terrible and grating, and a lot of people didn't really like the character design in this. But I've got to give it a go. I'll give it a couple of years and play this through. 1 to 3 players, yeah. So maybe get my wife and my mate to play it with me. Star Wars Fallen Jedi. Good fun, really got into it. Apparently quite buggy for some people, but yeah, there's a few little freezes here and there. But I had a good time with it. Shantae, Half Genie Hero, Ultimate Edition, still sealed. Have I played this one? There's a few of them, isn't there? I think I played the Pirate Curse or something like that. Yeah, great sort of 2D Wonder Boy-esque, more action-based games. Spyro, this is supposed to be really good for young kids, so I'm waiting maybe another year for my daughter to get of age and see how she gets on with this one. They're supposed to be great games. I didn't really like the look of them when when they originally came out for the PlayStation. Again, I didn't have the PlayStation, but it was like, eh. But they got great reviews, so proof's in the pudding. I'll have to test them out for myself. Star Wars Squadrons, EA game, VR. Did I play this? I played a good chunk of it. Did I finish it? I can't remember. Maybe. Again, ages ago. PlayStation 4 is so old now. I've forgot a lot of the nuance of these games. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. This is supposed to be a little bit RPG-y. It's got some nice battle mechanics though in there. And also like a farming simulator, or you grow crops for your village, for your settlement, and then go out fighting and bringing bits back to help your village and things. I don't know too much about it, but it got really good reviews. It sounded interesting and it sounded different. Shadow of Mordor, really good fun. Lord of the Rings games, obviously. Big maps to explore. And it's got a good system in this where you've got leaders of your enemies and you have to kill all these different guys and work your way up to the big bad and get rid of him. And obviously it gets tougher as each section of the map's got one of these like bosses. Yeah, really good idea that. And then Shadow of War, I was put off a little bit. It's supposed to be really good, but there's lots of like microtransactions or something in this. And I can't remember if they got rid of that or they toned it right down. Is it like a patch? I don't know if I seem to remember something like that. But I haven't got around to playing that one yet. Slain. It's like a 2D pixel-based game. It's supposed to be very difficult. It's supposed to have a really good sort of metal soundtrack. Not that I'm into my metal. And it's supposed to be very difficult as well. Super Stardust Ultra VR. I had a go on this. I played the original HD version on the PlayStation 3 and enjoyed it. Go around this like planetoid sphere, shooting all these things. Yeah, it was really good arcadey fun. And the VR version was good fun as well. Sayonara Wild Hearts. Yeah, this is a really interesting game. On this bike, going through this kind of like neon cell shaded world with a really good soundtrack, quite arcadey, quite a hard game to kind of explain, or certainly from my mind right now, but hopefully I've got some gameplay up there for you guys. Super Heart VR, this was really good, like Matrixy in places, that what you could do, and you could have a rewind mechanic. Every time you moved, the enemy would draw their weapon. Yeah, you could have this gun on a table, say, and you would move forward towards it to grab it, and as you're moving, each sort of frame, they're moving as well. So by the time you get it, you've got to think, right, who do I dispatch of first out of all these different enemies that are maybe in more of a position to shoot. But as they shoot, it's a bit matrixy. You see the bullet coming towards you, and as you move, it moves as well. It's really good, really interesting. Not perfect, but in some places it felt really satisfying and good to be in this game. Yeah, good. Right, TT, get in there. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition of the sort of the retelling of the new versions of the Tomb Raiders. I played the PlayStation 3 version of this and all the others through the completion. But I haven't played this on the PlayStation 4. Really good. I really enjoyed them. And my wife enjoyed it as well. I played it through her. She loves the Tomb Raiders, and we went through these as a family. My daughter even got into this. Play Lara, Daddy, play Lara. Yeah, these were good. I actually enjoyed the third one the most out of all of those. My wife enjoyed the first one. Trek to Yomi. Not a perfect game, but man, what a great idea for it. Yeah, it's got monotone, black and white graphics, like a pseudo 2.5D 3D world, but you're almost going through this set 2D plane. Difficult, lovely art style. Some of the combat, I can't remember what the nuance was, but some of the combat was just a little bit irksome. If that was just polished up a little bit more, it would be so much better. But yeah, it is a very good game though. I really enjoyed it, and I will play through it again. The more I played it, obviously the better I got at countering and doing certain button presses at certain times to dispatch of enemies. Yeah, good revenge sort of tale, this game. Check it out. I'll definitely have, hopefully, there's a video playing up there. Trials of Mana. I think this is the second Secret of Mana game that was only released in Japan. Japan's remake, if that makes sense, in 3D. Does that make sense? I got the English translation ROM on a cartridge of the SNES version, so I could play through that, and I played that through with my mate and really enjoyed it. Still prefer Secret of Mana, the original, because it's just nostalgia, but it's a really good game. And yeah, it'd be interesting in playing through that in a 3D form. Trouberbrook, bit of a walking mystery simulator, some puzzles to work out. Me and my wife played through this one. Yeah, it was good. Good fun. Yeah, and as you're playing it, you're like, what's going on here? And the story sort of unravels. Yeah, good. Tunic. Excellent game, really enjoyed it. Zelda Dark Souls-y in terms of its like the baddies, and you die, you have to go back a little bit. Yeah, really good, really good. Lovely art style to this as well, charming. A silent protagonist. There's no instruction book in this one, no instructions, but you pick up pieces and fragments as you progress through the game that help explain the controls and the story. It sounds like it could be annoying, but it's not. It's really good. And again, a PlayStation 5 free upgrade. So yeah, I played that on the PS5. Thoroughly recommended that game. Titanfall 1 was a like a multiplayer game. Titanfall 2 is as well, but in this they put an excellent single player campaign in. I thought it was brilliant. Really good game. Getting in your mech, kicking ass. Transformers Devastation, I wouldn't mind going playing this one again as well. They really captured the 80s cartoon of Transformers, and you're controlling it, and you take on different Optimus Prime and other Autobots to in different levels to take on Megatron and the Decepticons. But yeah, and the sound of the cars transforming never gets old. Yeah, it was a good game. Is it Platinum Games? Yeah, so obviously there's a certain amount of polish there with the combat. Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. My wife actually loved this one the best. This is the third one. I liked it as well. I really liked that one. This one is really good. Rise of the Tomb Raider, the second game. I got this one free with another game, and I can't remember what it was. It was just a disc, and I just printed out the cover for it. I'm not really a massive Turtles 8-bit fan. I never owned a NES, but I've got these now on there to play. I think some of them are quite brutal. Tormented Souls. Is this a little bit like the Clock Towers when you got someone coming after you? A survival horror game. Like the look of this, maybe one for Halloweeny sort of time when I'm playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Turrican Flashback. This has got Turrican 1, 2, Mega Turrican and Super Turrican on there. So good bang for your buck yet again. Tekken 7. It was alright. My favourite Tekken game is still Tekken 3 on the PlayStation 1. Excellent game. Tetris Effect. A feast for the eyes and ears when you got headphones on. It's kind of the only way to play. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, you would have headphones with VR anyway. But yeah. Very immersive and really good game. Tempest 4000. It's alright, this. I remember playing Tempest on my mate's Jaguar. I used to go on about his Jaguar and I'd be like, nah, it's not all that, is it? But yeah, good. What's he called? Jeff Minter. Minter's game. Lovely, colourful. I love the sort of graphical style in this. It's kind of low, flat polygons, no textures, but lovely and colourful. Got this one for the wife. She played a good portion of this and then put it down. 2 Point Hospital, like a Sims sort of game, making sure your hospital runs smoothly. Not for me, but she enjoyed it. Turtle Shredder's Revenge. I need to put more time into this. I haven't played it enough. It's supposed to be excellent. Arcadey, 4-player game. Tales of Vesperia. I looked into all the Tales games. There's a couple I want to play. I've only played one. Have I played one? One of them. So I want to play some more. And that was highly rated. I think there's another Tales game in it. Yeah, Tales of Berseria. And I think this has got a darker tone. But let me know of any Tales games I should be playing. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Played those a little bit back in the day on my mate's PlayStation, but yeah, this looked different, and yeah, skateboarding game, something quite unique for today. You don't get any of them anymore. Trials Fusion, really good fun, this game. Bonkers stunts, really demands a lot of your concentration with like how you flip your bike, but really good fun this is. Great arcade experience, really good 2-player. Thief, an old game, an oldie but a goodie apparently. Not played it, love my stealth as I keep saying. Torkidin 2, what is this? Is this like an RPG? It looks like it, action RPG. Very Japanese looking. Fantasy based. Looks good. Supposed to be alright. Again, if they're in my collection, they're supposed to be alright. Whether or not I get on with them is another thing. Right, let's get this thing out of the way. So a quick slurp of mine. Drink. Right. Uncharted 4. A phenomenal game. Me and my wife went to Scotland and it was released on the day we were coming back, so we bought it up there. Or did we have it? We ordered it online and had it delivered here for when we returned, and had a great time playing it. My wife loves the Uncharted games because she likes the Tomb Raider games. I think she kind of fancies Nathan Drake in it as well. To be expected, he's a cool dude. But we got the Thief's End Ultimate Edition. Yeah, a phenomenal game. Uncharted 4, really good. In you go. Yeah. And there's the statue. And it's got other bits of knickknacks and tat in there as well. Maybe over there. Until Dawn, really good game. My wife loved this one. then I had a playthrough maybe a year or two later, and she'll be up for playing this again. Uncharted Collection 1, 2, and 3. I actually found when we played them all through again, we did all these, and then we went on to 4, and then on obviously Lost Legacy, which is in here. I think 3 come right up the ranks for me. I really liked it. 2 still obviously phenomenal, and yeah, they're all good games. Let's face it. Because fight for yonks about which is best. UFC 2. This is really good. They don't really do the boxing games anymore, did they? And then UFC was obviously fashionable and had a big audience, so they went down this route. But yeah, I got into this. Played many a fight with this. Grappling, getting people to ground. You got like 3 different levels, well 2 certainly, different levels of fighting gameplay and mechanics. One when you're obviously on your feet jumping around and you're hurling punches and kicks at people. And it's all about the grappling when you get them down to the mat and then, pinning them out for the victory. Yeah, it's good games. I like them. Unravel 1 and 2. Lovely, charming looking game this. Nice sort of artsy-farty graphical style. Still to play those. Velocity is like a puzzle shoot 'em up. Puzzler where you like shoot and go through certain walls or something. Can't quite remember, but it's supposed to be good. Love that cover, lovely artwork. Valfritz. I think this is in the Slain. This is the follow-up to Slain. Might be wrong, but a metally soundtrack. Very difficult apparently. Brutal pixel graphics. Lots of bloody pixely guts. Supposed to be good. Vampire, a 7 out of 10 game. I haven't played it, but it looks good, and you got like a moral judgment call in this. Do you kill just the baddies, or do you drain the blood from the goodies as well to stay alive? Because you have to take blood or get blood somehow to stay alive. And I think you're a doctor in it. Yeah, don't know too much about that, but love that kind of old Victorian setting. I believe it's got a Victorian setting. It might be steampunky. I don't know. Witcher Wild Hunt, excellent game. Can't wait for the next one. Some of the controls are a bit cumbersome in this, and I get that as a critique, and it's fair enough. And some of the fighting in this was okay, but wow, what an adventure! What a story! Great characters. Geralt's brilliant. What's she called? What's the woman called in it? CC? Can't remember. Brilliant. Love that game. The Wolf Among Us. Me and my wife played through this. We had a whale of a time. It's all like dark takes on folklore characters, nursery rhyme sort of characters, and they all live in this world. It's got this lovely cell shaded look to it. It's what they called the games, Telltale games. So think of their big famous one was the Walking Dead games. So you got loads of choices in this, and different endings, different outcomes. It was brilliant, really, really good fun. No one really talks about that. Maybe they do, but I haven't heard them. Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, fantastic game. Really good, mindless fun. Almost doomy in that sense, where it's just bonkers. More of a kind of a story to this one than Doom though. Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. Played through this, excellent. Loved the original back in the day. Really, really good fun. And again, on the fly, you can press one of the shoulder buttons and go through to the original graphics through to the new one. Watch Dogs, the first game I had, this came with a PlayStation 4 when I bought it back in the day, and I really liked it. Again, you could see the step up in graphics. I loved all the hacking. It had like a certain stealthiness to it. You could create mayhem by hacking cars, cameras, helicopters, anything tech. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, but I preferred the second one, which is in here somewhere. Where are you, my lovely? Right down the bottom, is it? There it is. Second one was really good. San Francisco. Werewolves Within VR game. This was supposed to be good, but you needed a good amount of players to play with, and basically you had to guess who the werewolf was. Yeah. Oh, another Witcher 3 Wild. What was the other one? Game of the Year edition. So obviously got more content on there. Wolfenstein New Order and Wolfenstein 2. Yeah, I love all these games. Wolfenstein 2, my god, it gets bonkers in there. Ridiculous, but really, really good game. Wild Guns Reloaded. I'm going to keep this one to the side as well because this is good, where you're playing sort of on a 2D playing like into the screen, Western sort of vibe to it, steampunky, arcadey, very expensive SNES game. Always try to keep my eye out for that one when I was first collecting, but it just eluded me. Wipeout, phenomenal. And in VR, my god, this is incredible in VR. In VR, they've got it's on to default, like the non-puke, the nausea setting. Switch that off. You want to be nauseous in it, and it is just a completely different game. I've got my fan on. I've got that, and I'm definitely going to keep that one to one side and play again soon. That was really, really good fun. Right. This is a really good game. Walking simulator mystery. Me and my wife played through this. Slightly kind of like, not horror-y, but macabre undertones to it. Mysterious. Yeah, really, really good. Worth a few quid now, this one as well. And we'll keep this to maybe play through with my daughter when she's of age. When she's matured a little bit. Right, on to Wise, and then we're done. Yoko's Island Express. Platformer, I believe, a little bit of puzzle elements in there. So it's really good. Got that one dirt cheap. The only Yakuza game I played, Zero. That I did a lot of research and said, look, where's the, into Google obviously, where's the game I should start with? And this one always came up, Zero. I think it's a remake of an earlier game, and it just sets off this protagonist's storyline. It was good. It was good. And I'll give it a little bit more time and play some more Yakuza games. I want to play that Judgment next though. And last but not by no means least is Ease 8. I thought it was alright. I know Happy Console Gamer goes on about the series. It's alright. No, I did enjoy it. But I just found some of the kind of story aspects a bit goofy, and the character interactions a bit goofy. Japanesey kind of way. JRPG way, but the combat was really good. I saw it all through to the end, and it was definitely like an 8 out of 10 game for me. It was good. And that is it. Let me know if I'm missing out on any PlayStation 4 games. I've done a huge amount of research into the system, but there's obviously all these different ones out there that I'm still learning about, and let me know if I'm really missing some diamonds there. I know Ross Bar has got a huge extensive collection for the PS4. He loves the system. I know Gordy does. Yeah, it's got a huge following, a fantastic system. But there you go. I'll be back again soon, probably with a pickups vid or maybe something else if I get around to it. But until then, everyone take care out there, stay safe, and I'll see you again.